Wear the dress. But I haven't lost enough weight to wear it. Buy it. Buy the dress. Buy it in your size. Wear the dress. Do they make it in your size? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It in my size. Buy it in your size. Buy it in your size and wear it in your size. Stop denying yourself the opportunity to live waiting for the right moment. You know why? Because we're not promised. We're not promised next moments. Sometimes there are things on your heart that you need to act upon today. You need to not have to overthink every single decision as if it's a matter of life and death. That outfit that you've been considering, that person that you've considered calling, that person you considered breaking up with, that thing that you've wanted to do. I wanted to start my podcast, or I wanted to start my business, or whatever it may be, your idea, your dream. You got to go for it. It's time for you to go for it. You have this perfect opportunity called life to go for it. Life is a perfect opportunity to go for things, right? So now it's time for you to start living. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do, right? My encouragement to you in these few minutes is to encourage you to live, right? You are breathing right now. You have thoughts in your mind right now. There are some things that you want to do, and you know you could do it right now. There are some things you know you could do right now, and yet there's something that's talking you out of it. It's something that's holding you back, and you're just afraid. You're afraid of how it's going to work out. Like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work or not. But guess what? It'll never work if you don't go for it. It will this let me just again, this will never become, it will never even have the chance to become a book that can go on a bestsellers list if I don't write it. It'll never have the chance. I will have I will have destroyed the possibility of what it could become if I don't do it. Think about that. Like, that we can live. I don't even call it living. That we could be dying, destroying our possibilities. Because that's really what happens, right? If we're going to be honest, when we are destroying our possibilities, that's not living. That is anything but living. That is dying. You might still be breathing, but you're not living. There is a major difference. When was the last time that your heart began to pound and it began to race a little bit because you were getting ready to do something that was exciting or even scary? Because guess what? The feeling of excitement and fear, they feel the same. They feel the same to us. So when was the last time that your heart began to race because you knew that you were about to do something that was a little exciting and a little scary? When was the last time that you had a first time? When was the last time you had a first time? Oh, this is the first time today, for the first time, I'll just give you an example. Today, for the first time, I went to a couple different lawn mower companies, stores, because I'm looking for a new mower for the farm. So I'm looking for a new mower, and most of the time, I just, I might ask some other people, blah blah blah, right? But today I said, no, I'm going to go. I want to go, and I'm going to have conversations with these different store owners. And I want to know, I want to ask questions. I want to look at them because I'm looking at one of the bigger ones. Right. So I wanted to have a new experience. So I drove around, talked to some different people, went to the different stores because I've been looking at them on YouTube, which is all fine and good, getting all kinds of reviews. But guess what? Looking at them on YouTube and going into the store and seeing it and feeling it and touching it and okay. Boy, note. Um, it's different. Some you need to I'm just going to give you some examples. So every year in Pennsylvania, we have couple different shows that I go to. One of them is the RV Expo. There's this huge RV Expo in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So it's about an hour and 45, 2 hours away, right? In Hershey, Pennsylvania, same place where you see Hershey Kisses and Hershey bars. That's where they're made. So every year when the show comes, I go up there. Even though I have an RV, I go up there and I go and I look at the different RVs and I check them out. I see what the new models are and things like that. Why? Because I want to give myself new experiences. I want to see something. I want to keep myself in a place where I'm thinking, and perhaps I might see something. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. Or here's another thing, being in that atmosphere and being in that environment, I get to talk to people and have conversations with them, find out what they're doing in their life. Hey, what do you do with your RV? Oh, I work in my RV and I travel all around and what kind of business do you do? Oh, I do a consulting business and so you start to have dialogue, and what happens is because that person or those people live in that same kind of environment, because they're doing, what's normal to them? What's normal to them is a conversation about living that way. The other day we talked about how when we get into certain environments, it can put a cap on our life. And we feel like we can do more, but we feel like we also just keep hitting the ceiling because there's a cap on our thoughts. See, what happens is when you get into a different environment, when you get around some different people, you know what it does? It starts to take the cap off of your life. And then you say, you know what? I'm not really weird. I was just in the wrong spot. You see, I live in Philadelphia, just outside of Philadelphia. And what we do not have in Philadelphia are Florida citrus. We don't grow Florida citrus trees. We we don't grow that here. You know why? The environment is not conducive to that growth. The environment that I'm in does not support growing oranges. See, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just in the wrong environment. There's nothing wrong with those that are around you. You're just in the wrong environment. The greatness of your life requires something else. Earlier this week, I encouraged you to get into an environment around people that are different. Do something different. Just get into an environment where someone can say something that you don't understand and it will spark your mind and cause you to have to grow. They might speak a different language. And if you are so bold, you would ask, well, what did you just say? Can you explain that to me? Can you teach that to me? Can you show that to me? I want to know. See, your life, you have so much possibility in you, but you're hanging out like the seeds in my drawer. I have seeds in my drawer for watermelon, for tomatoes, for peas. I have seeds, but they are in my drawer, which means they will never grow. Not until I put them into an environment where they can be activated. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just not in an environment that's capable of activating you. You're not in a relation. See, about to step on my toes. You're not in a relationship with someone that activates you. That's that can be a hard conversation, but let me just tell you, when you really tell the truth, it will make you free. You mess around and you find your truth. Find truth. Let truth come off of your tongue and you'll say something like, I had to say this to someone. The best of me is dying with you. Like, ooh, that was real. That was true. That was my truth. And guess what? When I got to the point, out of the abundance of my heart, my mouth was able to articulate, my mouth was able to speak. What is in your heart? When it is really built up in your heart, guess what? Your mouth will speak. And when you say it, not just by yourself, to yourself, when you say it where you need to say it, it'll make you free if you take action. See, the truth will set you free if you take action. Imagine being in prison and then the doors are open. The truth is, you could walk out if you take steps. Because here's the other side. The truth can set you free, or truth will be torment to you. One of the worst things in life is to know the truth and not take action, because then it becomes torment. Truth will torment you because when you try to lay down and rest at night, truth is going to say, "You've been ignoring me all day long." That's why so many people like do like need the drugs of entertainment, or some toxic materials, or drugs or alcohol or whatever it might be, what distraction, the drug of distraction. That's why so many people need that, because the truth is tormenting them. It's meant to set you free. When you recognize the truth, if you take action on it, your life will change. That's why tonight I just want to encourage you. I want to challenge you. Here's a little nightly challenge. Here's the challenge. Take action, do the thing. The truth is, here I'm going to share the truth with you about your situation. The truth is, right now you're in the right environment. At this very moment, wherever you might be, we're in the world, from Australia to Illinois to California to New Mexico, wherever you are right now, at this moment, you are in the right environment. The seed, the potential of your life is in the right environment, because right now in this environment, the environment says you are capable, and the potential of your life is something that can actually happen. So right now you're being fed. So now is your moment. Take out a piece of paper, scratch down some of your thoughts, get it in your mind. I got to take action because I'm in the right environment. Right now, the prison of your past, you're free from right now. Right? And right now, you are being free from the prison of your past. Because this moment, everything prior to this moment is your past. So everything right until now, you have now met an oppositional force to all of that. And I'm here to just encourage you, to let you know, no, no, no. You still have potential. You still can fulfill purpose. So you don't have to stay in that prison anymore. That prison has told you that you're not enough, that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that what do you think, that you can do this? You can't. No, you're the prison of your past is trying to keep you from the potential, from fulfilling the potential. Don't just have potential. One of the things I tell myself is this: if you wake up in the morning with potential and you go to bed at night with the same potential, it simply means that you did nothing. If you potential is to be exhausted, you're supposed to use it up. You don't want to just carry around potential. You want to use it. If you just hold potential and you keep potential, you know what's going to happen? At some point, there are going to be people that are going to mourn the end of your life, and they're going to perhaps put you into a grave, and you'll be buried there. And you know what'll be? That will become a rich place in this world, because the richness of your potential is now buried in a box under the ground 6 feet deep. That's not where the best of us. It's not where it's supposed to be. Do not do not allow the potential of your life to stay buried beneath whatever your past is telling you. Do not allow the potential of your life to stay buried beneath whatever doubts you might have. Because if you bury it within you, it's going to get buried with you. You don't want that. You don't need that. You're so capable. So let me just encourage you. Don't take anything with you to the grave. Like, no, empty yourself out. Use it. Do it. Do the thing. Go for it. Try it. You know, take the leap of faith. Have the adventure. I was just watching before I logged on to share. I was watching, Tiny Homes Big Living or whatever. People living in tiny homes, getting their tiny homes built so that they could travel around the country and live. Ask yourself this. We'll shut it down. What does living really look like for you? What does living really look like for you? Not according to what someone else wants for you. What does it look like for you? What is your truth about living? Maybe it is a tiny home. Maybe it is living in an RV. Maybe it is living, out of your car and just traveling. Like I watch that stuff. I like that stuff. Right. So I watch that stuff because I enjoy it. Allie Baby says, is now a good time to get into real estate? Yeah. If your heart's desire, Allie Baby, is to get into real estate, yeah. You know why? Because when you get into real estate, if that's that place that you're called to be, if that's where your heart is drawn to, there are going to be some lessons and some things for you to learn in real estate that's going to change your life. It's going to open up your life. Getting into real estate for you is a seed that you plant into your life. It's a seed and you take action on. And guess what? That seed is going to it won't just remain a seed. This is why I love this example so much. When you take action, that's a seed you plant in your life, but that seed grows and it becomes a tree or a plant and it produces more seeds. Inside of your one idea, there are more ideas. But if you feel like real estate is your time, this is where you want to be, go for it. Go all in. Learn everything that you can. And before long, who knows where it'll take you? Right? Like, and for someone else, if you ask someone else, they might tell you, no, now is a terrible time to be in real estate. Guess what? It's a terrible time for them. See, a terrible time for them doesn't mean it's a terrible time for you. Someone told me when I first got started with business, they told me, they said, there's no money in horses. Interesting. Interesting. This is interesting because I've seen horses sell for $1 million. So it's all about perspective. There's no money in horses, but have you seen the Kentucky Derby? Do you know that some horses they get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to what's called stand stud and just produce babies? People pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for somebody's horse to hump somebody else's horse. They don't even hump the horse. They actually like simulate it. And then they just, whatever, whatever. They gather the seed and then they just inject it into the other horse. But anyway, my point is perspective. Someone else saying there's no money in it, someone else says, okay. Do you think the Budweiser Clydesdales? I've been with the Budweiser Clydesdales in real life in a parade. Here's just a little sideshow. Miss Too Blessed, what's happening? So I've been with the Budweiser Clydesdales. We were in a parade. So they're the Budweiser Clydesdales. And what I had is a mini horse that pulls a wagon. So they were, right? They're huge. They're big time. They have huge, like, 18 wheelers or 16 wheeler trucks or whatever. They come in and it is amazing to see how they come off these trucks. Okay. Like they live a good life and they're huge. They look fancy. And so we're in this parade because my community, we were having our 100th year centennial. So they're going down the street and then here we are on a little wagon going down the street too, behind them. And I would laugh and say, my little miniature horse, he was looking up to them like his role model. My point is this. Somebody would say there's no money in it, but those horses are known the world over. They get paid for that. Budweiser makes a lot of money from them. And so always keep in perspective that someone's limitations do not get to govern your life. But if you decide to believe them, If you leave this dialogue, this conversation right now tonight, and you go back to somebody else that tells you what is not possible in your life, you've now bought their outcome for your life. And let me just tell you, if you buy the outcome of lack, you can anticipate having lack. If you buy the outcome of you not being good enough, you'll have to live down to that and you won't be good enough. But I just wanted to take a few minutes tonight to say something different. I want to tell you that you're possible. I want to tell you, do the thing. None like here, let me just show you. This did not exist in the world until I did the thing. These pages, they didn't exist in the world until I did the thing. Something, I want to just almost beg you to do your thing. You know why? Because it will never exist until you do it. Right? What the moment you start taking action, something becomes possible. If you only think about it, that's not possible. No, it's actually impossible until you take some action. It is impossible for those seeds in my drawer to grow and to become plants because they're in a bag, in my drawer, in a house. They're not going to grow, not until they get out. So do the thing. That's the takeaway. Do the thing. You believe it. Believe that you can do the thing and do the thing. Whatever it is. Just take some action. I'm just encouraging you to take some action because your life will be enriched. And not only your life, this world will be enriched because of you. There's something that you have to deliver to the world. Right? You're the conduit. It's going to pass through you into the world. Your idea, it's designed to move through you, and perhaps you're going to say it, perhaps you're going to write it, perhaps you're going to design it, perhaps whatever you do, please just get it to the world. You know, my birthday is on Tuesday. I told you my birthday is on Tuesday. So that's my birthday present from you to me. Here it is. You get to say, Brian, I did the thing. I did it. I took action. Happy birthday. I took action. See, you can do that, right? Yes, you can. You can definitely do that. So I appreciate you. Thank you for my birthday present. And since you're here, now you're responsible for that. So cool. Hey, Raquel. All right. So this weekend, couple things. Here's how we're going to go about this. This weekend, we are going to stay away from the environments that aren't rich enough to support growth. This weekend, from now until Tuesday, I want you to fight to stay in a mindset and an environment that's going to help you grow, right? Perhaps you need to turn off some stuff. Perhaps you need to stay out of some environments. Don't go where you normally go. Don't do that, right? Stay away from it for the next few days, because you're like, I got to do the thing. It's Brian's birthday present. I got to do the thing, right? So I want you to be focused. I got to do the thing. I got to do the thing. Like, be compelled to do the thing. So protect your environment and take action. Don't even give yourself space to talk yourself out of it. Just take action. Take action. And guess what? You'll learn as you go. I guarantee you, you will learn as you go. There were things I did not know. When I made this book, I didn't know. I knew how to put it on my computer. I knew how to take it to Staples. They knew how to bound it. So they bound it. I didn't know. This book has an ISBN number on it, and it's on Amazon. And there's some things I know. because I kept on going, kept on going. All right. So just start, just do the thing. And I'm let me just be the first to say congratulations. Congratulations on getting it going. Congratulations on starting the journey. Congratulations on putting the effort in. You are on your way. Congratulations. I'm congratulating you because by faith, I believe already by faith that you're going to do it. I have faith in you. I believe in you. I really do. Because why on earth would you be here on a Friday? Like even having this discussion. This is why I believe in you. You're weird like that. You're weird like that to sit and be like, you know what? Yeah, I actually, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here. I'm gonna do. You have to be strange to do this on a Friday because you're like, yes, there's something in me that needs to be that's being awakened. So go now, go, 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 go. You're already weird, so go. You're in the right environment. Look, you're not even by yourself. You're with other people that are strange too. This is a good spot. It's a good spot. So take action. I'm proud of you. Take action. I'm going to do what I do now. I'm going to say a prayer. And as always, you do not have to believe what I believe, but listen, it's not going to harm you. It's just going to speak some more words over your life to encourage you. All right. Father, thank you for this day that you have given us an opportunity to be together. Thank you for the love that is in this space that is being transmitted over these airways. Thank you for each and every person that is here and for their lives. Thank you for the potential of their lives that is now in process of being exhausted. Thank you that it's no longer just potential, just sitting there as a seed in a drawer, but now it's found its way into the right environment. And now there's some growth starting to happen. And now there's some action starting to happen. So, because all of this is starting to happen right now, I pray that each and every person, whether they're watching live or on replay, I pray that they're fired up right now and they take action right now and they move it forward right now. I pray for right now urgency in their life. I pray that the fire within inside of them is so fired up and so stoked by these words, by these moments that they can't even just sit still. They got to go. They got to do it. I pray for a got to do it spirit to just be inside of them. Got to do it energy. Got to do excitement. Got to do it hope. Got to do it faith. I pray for that. I pray for it to overtake them. And I pray that their life would be so disturbed by their driven passion to take action that they can't even go back to being what they used to be. That today would be a forever change day, that they make the turn and they go. And I pray that goodness and mercy will follow them and overtake them all the days of their life. I pray blessings upon their family, their friends, their relationships. I pray that they let go of those they need to let go of the atmospheres they need to let go of, get into the environment that helps them to grow. And I pray that their growth would be exponential. I pray that they would come to know themselves like they've never known themselves before, that they would see more from their talents, their abilities, and their gifts than they've ever seen before. I pray that they would become brand new from this moment forward, that their life would be renewed. And I pray that they would celebrate on the journey as they go. Thank you for each one of them. Thank you for them sharing their time with me and being encouragement to me and to others. I pray as we go our separate ways that you would keep us safe and protected, filled up, so that we can fulfill that which we are able to do in life. Thank you so much for these moments. And I ask blessings upon each one and thank you in advance and count it as done. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. The time is yours. You get to go. You get to do it now. Now it's on you. It's on you. And the good thing is, you're the right person for this. So I'm excited, right? I'm so excited because I'm looking forward to somebody, plenty of somebodies, right? between now and Tuesday saying, letting me know, Brian, I did the thing. Happy birthday. I did the thing. That's all you got to say. Happy birthday. I did the thing. Take action. Start. I did the thing. What? El Michelle speaks. What are you doing at 33 feet? You're on the plane? Look, we're up in the plane. Someone's on the plane and we're still connecting. That's awesome. That's really cool. So again, my birthday present from you to me is, Brian, I did the thing. I took action. All right. Headed on vacation. Didn't even invite me to go, but that's all right. That's all right. One of these days we'll all be vacationing together somewhere. It'll be good. So that means somebody needs to do the thing and start their travel agency business, right? Because we got to travel. We got to do things. So we need somebody that can do the thing. Thanks, Raquel, for the birthday wish. All right. You all have a fantastic Friday. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Take these moments. Do not, trust me, do not just let them be passing moments. Take some action right now, right? Take some action right now. It'll start some momentum going. That's what you got to do. Just take action. Don't worry. Don't proofread it. Nothing. Just, if you're writing a book, just start writing the book, right? Just start. There are no mistakes. Just go. All right. I just feel like I just wanted to say that one more time. Just go. Do your thing. All right. My name is B.A. Shepherd, 2 P's, A-R-D, reminding you to be a shepherd. The world has enough sheep. I love you very much. Go do the thing. Have a fantastic rest of your evening and a wonderful weekend. Love you much. See ya. Gotta go do the thing.